I will not go to jail. Not again, Darren said. I will register pedos in Speedos instead. Hello. I'm Sammy. Just reading today's story. The Hinch That Stole Christmas. Do you like Christmas? Me too. Yum, yum. Christmas in Canberra, the capital's covered in ice. Yum, yum, Christmas in Canberra, who has been naughty or nice? The Pollies are travelling home to their families after a long year away. They walk in the door, see their kids on the floor, and try to remember their names. Presents. Do you want to open them? Let's do it. This one's to Senator Sam Dastiari. Oh, it's from the Chinese government. Little waving cat there. Probably should have waved the invoice instead. Ni hao. Ooh. And this one's from George Brandis to the Solicitor General. It's ticking. Must be a watch. Tick-tock. And here we have a Christmas card to the Australian public from the census. Thanks for letting me crash at your house this year. Anytime. What's this? It's from Facebook. What could that be? I've heard of these. I think it's a left-wing echo chamber. Always wanted to try this. I only hang out with people who agree with me. Me. There is no chance Donald Trump will ever be elected. Smashed avocado and feta. Neat. And this one is to the Prime Minister from the Liberal Party backbench. Just a dog lead and some worming tablets. Heel, Malcolm. Heel. Now, sit. And stand up for your principles. Stand up for your principles. And roll over. Good boy. I think it's time we took a look through the windows now. And this week we'll be taking a look through the Ghosts of Christmas Past windows. Which window do you want to look through? There's the undying corpse of Kevin Rudd window, the dignified remains of Julia Gillard window, or the make me a minister or feel my zombie wrath Tony Abbott window. I think you're right. Let's take a look through the undying corpse of Kevin Rudd window.
My name's Malcolm. I go to Point Piper Primary. Today I'm making a yummy Senate pudding. I already had a Senate pudding, but I didn't like it, so I threw it in the bin. To make my new Senate pudding, I just add flour, a few bad eggs, and lots of nuts. Like, seriously, lots of nuts. It's traditional to put a coin in your pudding, but I only have a $100 note, so I'll use that. Now we're ready to bake. Once it's cooked, take a bottle of your best Brandis and pour it over the Senate pudding. Then set it on fire. Yum yum, now it's ready to eat. Bye bye.
I'm just putting together my Christmas nativity scene. Do you want to join me? There's Malcolm. There's Julie. And they've just given birth to a beautiful little piece of legislation called ABCC. Do you know your ABCCs? Sing it with me. A, B, C, C, F, U, A, L, P. Now what else do we need in here? You're right. We need some animals. Here's Billy Goat Shorten, just bleating away in the background. Oh, and look who's behind him. It's little Anthony Lambanese, waiting for one false move. And here's Barnaby the ass. Now what else do we need? What about a shepherd who can't control his flock? Hello, Richard Di Natale. And who's that in his arms? Why, it's little Jackie Lambie. I guess he wanted to know what it felt like to hold real power. It's getting a bit crowded in our stable government, isn't it? I think we need an innkeeper. Who do we know who's good at turning people away? Hello, Pauline. Ooh, hark! There in the sky. It's the Northern Howard Star, leading us all back to the 1950s. And who's following the star? Why, it's the three white men. They've come all the way from the far right because it's so rare to see a new piece of legislation. Here's White Man Abbott. He's bringing the gift of sour grapes. Here's Peter Dutton. He's bringing the gift of being dressed as a potato. And here's White Man Xenophon. He's bringing the gifts of mirth, frankincensible centre, and electoral gold. Now we're almost finished. All we need is an angel. Oh, hark me! It's the angel Bronwyn, descending from the parliamentary heavens in her taxpayer-funded chopper. Do not be afraid, for we will all end our careers in disgrace. But thankfully our generous parliamentary pensions will keep us far removed from the concerns of average voters across the land. And with that, they all laughed, then returned to their negatively geared investment properties for a well-earned Christmas break. That was a little bit of fun, wasn't it? Now it's time to get ready for Santa. All our pollies are ready. The Prime Minister's put out his Milcom Turnbull. Bill's put out his shortened bread. And Richard's put out... Richard Di Natale, we do not have time for this. He's got Donatale, donut. Never mind. Now all we need to do is write our Christmas wish list. Have you written your Christmas wish list? I've written mine. I want a polly for Christmas, my very own polly to keep, to laugh with and play with and spend every day with, and keep me warm when I sleep. I want a polly for Christmas, Santa make my dream come true. A real politician, that's what I'm wishing for, any old polly will do.
Did somebody wish for a polly?
Yes, but I wanted a real polly, not a silly doll.
Merry Christmas, Sammy.
Looks like my singing summoned the leader of the opposition.
Hello, I'm Bill.
But Bill, what are you doing here? It's the night before Christmas.
I want to give a present to all the boys and girls of Australia.
Ooh, what is it?
It's the gift of democracy.
They'd probably prefer an iPhone 7.
Well, we can't always get what we want. Isn't that right, Malcolm? Jobs and growth. Jobs and growth.
I lost the election.
Oh, come here, Bill. Next time.
Better check with the factions first.
Silly Sammy. Democracy's all about working together. That's why I'm looking forward to working with Prime Minister Tony Abbott in 2017. Merry Christmas, boys and girls.
So I did get my own polly. Could this Christmas get any better? Snow. In December. It's a Christmas miracle.
Actually, Sammy, it's just all the legislation that didn't get passed this year. Now off to bed, kiddies.
You heard Santa. Off to bed. Merry Christmas.
Richard and Natali, get back in your bed. Good night, Richard.